right, guys, how are you doing this wonderful and exciting afternoon of looking at a splash page for the last 25 minutes? Because we are a little bit late, teams having issues getting their players on, whatever it may be, but we are going to be going on with our playoff match. This is going to be the first one in a series of 2 that we're doing today, so crazy stuff there. Best of 3, ESF versus eXo. And should be a pretty decent match. I did cast, I think, ESF at least once. I don't know if I cast EXO or not. But, yeah, so I am definitely going to be looking forward to this. 3 maps that we are going to be playing today are going to be on Paracel Storm. What was that other one? Paracel Storm, Hainan Resort, and Flood Zone. Hainan Resort should be pretty interesting. We did cast that one for the very final round. It was round number 7 before we headed into the playoffs. Flood Zone, I'm kind of like meh on that. It's definitely a lot better in ways since they've taken out the transport chopper. You don't have to worry about getting up on top of roofs and like straws coming down. Seems sympathic. But Paracel Storm, not really my favorite. Echo Flag is going to be banned out. No boat over onto Alpha and no Hella Chopper on E. So yeah, that's the I don't want to say drawback. What's the word? What's the best word for that? Just rules, I guess you could say. But yeah, this map, so it is a bit big. We are going to be seeing a lot of infantry coolness happening over here onto B and A. And then, of course, some interesting boat fights that are going to be happening as well. Probably going to be seeing some TV missiles coming out. Absolutely hope so. Little Birds, I'm not too sure who the Little Bird pilots are going to be. But, of course, you know, in any game, just about any map, Little Birds can have a pretty big impact on the match itself. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. Oh my god, 234 ping. Man! How do you even play on that? I don't play on a ping like that. I would just give up. Alright, so it looks like we may be going in for another restart. I'm not sure what's going to be. The loadouts apparently aren't what they are supposed to be. Yeah. So, you know, you guys can just suffer along with me as we wait for a very long time, whether we are going to be finishing up or not. Hopefully we will be. But yeah, this is what it's like, man, to be the caster for competitive matches. It's a lot of hurry up and wait, round restarts. Oh my gosh. So anyways, guys, make sure you do share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, Cram Crackers, and what other share websites that are out there that I don't know about. And get it out there to anybody and everybody that's going to be willing to watch. This is going to be the last event I believe that Auzom is going to hold for 8v8s. Don't hold me to that right now, because as we are looking for Battlefield 1, we haven't really decided onto a mode that's going to work. So we could potentially be seeing another 8v8 season for Battlefield 4. What? That's just speculation, guys. Don't read anything into that. Just saying, from my experience of playing Battlefield 1 the past couple of days, it's what it feels like. But you know what? We're not here to talk about Battlefield 1. We're here to talk about Battlefield 4. And both of these teams, actually, let's go ahead and just check out how these teams have done in group stages. So it does... Oh, that is not the group that I want. No. So ESF has lost twice, it looks like. Let's see if they lost over into round number 7 as well. ESF did not. So they lost to Uranus Gaming, GG, and Uranus Gaming. So at the very least, they have taken down eXo before in the past. So maybe they're going to be feeling a little bit confident in regards to that. And yeah, eXo, on the other hand, has lost to Uranus Gaming. And who else have they lost to? I'm pretty sure that they lost in the one, like the first round. Yeah, it was to ESF. And they did beat Uranus Gaming, GG. Wow, interesting. Okay, so hopefully this is going to be a pretty good match between these two teams. Pretty sure I did cast that very first one. Or maybe it was... No, the first one I had problems. That's why. Yeah, okay, so I didn't cast him in the first match, even though I would have liked to. So here we go, going to get started. 1 second, 0 seconds. We are going to be live right now. And, oh, by the way, guys, you do need to let me know if it is a little bit loud on your side. I think I've got the audio down, yeah, to 10%, but you're going to have to let me know on that one, as my OBS has gone through a lot of changes here lately. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. So we do see Crispy stalled out right now for the time being. He is going to go ahead and bail out of there. Ozzy, though, is going to go ahead and push on in towards this alpha site. Where is the little bird for the other team? It is going to go down to the southern side of the map, so we're not really going to be having too much of an engagement in terms of choppers going at each other, as we do see Cheshire Mo. Cheshire Mo making his way back over here towards the southern side of the map. We could be seeing a one-on-one battle going down. I don't think Calypso, they don't know that either one of them are here. And we got suppressors on one. Oh, but Calypso could probably catch him out of position. Yeah, he's going to be able to, oh, he's right there! Oh, man, Calypso misses the mouse, so both of these guys just basically not knowing where the other is, and that would have been a sweet RPG to take down Casual Aurelion. But we are going to be seeing a lock on, it looks like, as he's going to go ahead and back on out, try and get maybe a little bit of a burn going down, looking for this player. We do see Calypso bailing out onto that Delta side. They do need to be careful, though, as if they are going to be staying on top of that roof, they will have a little bit of issue. So far, not a whole lot going down. We did have a little bit of action on the north side of the map. It's going to be PTFO trying to pick up that frag. Did get a couple of shots into the guy, but unfortunately, not enough to finish him off. And he is going to get flanked if he's just really in a bad position. Yeah, he's going to go ahead back on up. Not really much that he can do there in that situation. John now trying to get very, very close here with this boat, see if he can provide any support into that mainland section. PTFO is going to be pushing up, but guess what? Michael here is going to be in a position to stall it out. No, he ends up going down almost immediately without any shots fired. And so Vin try and pick it up from some long-range shots, but those rockets are going to come in. So crucial here onto this map to take down these buildings onto the Bravo site, but he will be able to take down at least one. And he's going to make it a second one as well. Let's see if he can pick up a third. His teammates are going to be able to spot him out. He already knows. Yeah, oh, but he picks up 3 with the hip fire. Can he make it a 4th? He's going to have to back on up. He's very low on health, and he will end up getting picked up. So that was really, really exciting moment there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to capitalize much on it, as we do see some straw play going to be coming out. Oh my God, CJX is not going to have to really good position to be in. We'll have to back on up. Oh, get the straw kill. Can't make it happen, as he does get picked up. And that's going to be pretty bad. There's a 3 cap coming in, which is definitely not going to be good here for ESF. And, oh, I got to switch the sides here, guys. My apologies. There we go. Should be right now. As eXo trying to push in onto that B site will eventually get cleaned up. Lots of infantry presence here for ESF, as they're pretty much just going to be bulldozing it their way onto the flag. But they got to get something else here pretty soon. They got to attack something, as we are going to be seeing eXo just pushing all of their eggs basically into this basket to hold this off. Will end up stopping that burn completely. Vin's going to be up top. We'll be able to spot out one. Gets PTFO. Easy peasy, just like that. There's a guy down below. He knows this. And honestly, he's going to be able to take him out so clean, as that's going to be another kill underneath this man's belt. And they will be able to get that burn back into their favor. So looking really, really good. 3 cap. Still be locking it down over here onto Delta. We are going to be having a little bit of a back and forth. Calypso will be up top, stalling out this burn, so nobody able to get control of it just yet. And with the help of the little bird as well as the boat, pretty much no way here that these guys are going to be surviving. Yeah, they ended up getting completely wiped out there, and that is not going to be fun whatsoever. Did they clean that up? Yeah, they did clean that up. Okay, so CJX now going to be setting back up, trying over here onto that alpha side. We do see most of the infantry players will be set up. Oh my God, Vin here is in a 1-on-4 situation. He's going to be able to come out on top. Misses all of those shots. Oh my God. Should have been able to pick up that kill. I think his G8, I'm pretty sure that was a G18. Had it on semi-automatic, which is not the way you want to use the G18, guys. Just a saying. You want to be able to have that thing on full auto and just let her rip tater chip. Citizen ended up getting picked up as well. CGX now going to be pushing on in. They need to get control of this burn. It is starting to get out of hand, as we are now 100 tickets ahead of their opponent. CGX here can spot him out. will be able to get a couple of damage points onto himself, but his teammate will be able there to clean it out. Cheshire will eventually go down, but it's a 1 on just impossible odds here as Big Fish has somehow been able to stay alive. He has no meds here whatsoever, so the sustain of these players is definitely going to be into question. Will be able to take down Neutral Citizen, so very good job there onto his part as Vin will be back up with those revives. So we are going to be seeing finally a 2-2 setup across the board to stop this very, very bad bleed that we were spotting out. Michael is going to get taken down. So we do have completely cleaned out Bravo side. We do see Spook Tree set up into the boat, and he's going to go ahead, get a couple of TVs in there, gets to disable as well, I believe. He is going to be using the AA package onto this gun, so not really sure how much damage he's going to be able to finish out. TV should be flying here in just a few seconds. I guess he's still going to be waiting for him to come on up, but the repairs are going back and forth, and he is doing so much damage here to his opponent. You can see the reps. Oh my god, he's got 3 reps on him right now. Potentially a 4th, but he does end up bailing out, switching out to a different loadout right there. 98, oh my god, is this the battle of the reps? I believe it is, as we're going to be having John still going to be 5. He has positioned himself just a little bit precariously there for his teammate. Oh, it looks like he may have got just a little bit more of the water there. But oh my god, so many rockets are going to be coming up. Ah, oh, there's the bump right there from the little bird. Not really sure if he was just trying to get off a sandbar or what the deal was, but this little bird is trying to hug the same cover, and they need to be very, very careful. Should be able to tag team this boat, but somehow the boat has managed to stay alive. This is insane, as they have been able to bottleneck this team into this one position with this boat. So many players are going to be stuck back here. Now the little bird here from eXo is going to be able to put pressure on him as well. There's just no room back behind this rock in order to survive. We do see, though, TVs coming in from both sides. Finally, John has pushed him back enough to where he feels comfortable enough he can go somewhere else other than that position, maybe get a little bit more advantageous position to help out his teams. But yeah, that is just very, very bad there overall. I mean, they weren't able to get any kind of a burn whatsoever. Still 117 to 225. And honestly, they put a whole lot into that without getting a whole lot out. Lost tickets, not really able to get much on the other side down. Still 100 ticket deficit, as we do see Big Fish now coming in onto that Bravo site. Would have been nice if we saw the boat going down, but not going to be the case. Cheshire and Mo going to be set up onto the island as well. Could get a couple of rockets in back behind Spook Tree here. Don't know if he's going to be alerted to that position or not. As you can see, John now making his way back towards the center of the map. So at the moment here, guys, just pretty much vying for position here onto that Bravo flag. So far, ESF is not winning out in the battle. They have been able to stall it. And now they will be able to get the numbers advantage sitting onto that Bravo site. Neutral Citizen is going to be set up on top. We do see Ven, though. I think he has spotted out at least one up above him. He knows there's somebody there. You can hear the footsteps. He's going to go ahead and decide to try and clean up this bottom flare. We'll be able to find at least one. The CJX going down. Rockets are going to be coming in. Is not fast enough. Will eventually go down, and his teammate as well. So that's going to be cleaning up that B site once again, as well as pushing back the vehicles. It looks like the boat has gone down as well. So this is going to be the opportunity that they really are looking for to try and take out. Oh no, Spook Tree here. He is in just a terrible position, as he will eventually go down to that Z11. That would have been sexy, though, had the Z11 come in. Spook Tree was able to get that C4 off, taking them both with him, but not going to be the case, as you will be seeing now a push coming in onto that C site. King Spades is the only man to try and stall this out, and as much as I would want him to be able to, I don't think he's going to much. Just basically hide and try and stay alive as long as possible. Maybe hit that a little bit later, but yeah, this little bird is doing so much damage back here, as he is going to get to disable. No rocket's going to be coming down from, it looks like Spook Tree, though. So complete vehicle domination coming in finally for ESF. We do see a push coming in towards the north side of the map. Should be able to pick up at least 1 or 2 easy kills. see there, really just one guy to try and save this. Not going to be able to make it happen whatsoever. Big push coming in from infantry onto that Charlie flag. And you can hear the guns going back and forth. Looks like they have been able to clean up at least one of those players. Come on, let me select the red team here. Come on. Come on, spectator mode. It's not going to let me do it. So it's still about a 100 ticket game right now. No team has really been able to do much as a 4-flag map. It's very, very difficult to get those slight burns. It really is going to come down to fragging, and honestly, this map is just really so spread out that there's not really a whole lot of fragging. I mean, interestingly enough, Goldman Railway actually has faster frags on it than this map, just because you can move around a little bit better. But oh, 9 health here. He's got to be very, very careful. May see a stray rocket coming on in to finish him out, but no, he manages to survive with just a sliver of health. Another rocket coming in, almost catching his tail. And he is playing with fire right now. And yeah, they're going to go ahead and get some double reps there. Try and get that up as quickly as possible. Alpha site still in their favor. We do see B will be going down into their favor as well. Still seeing Cheshire Mo just hiding it out. He's just chilling out, man. He's like, why do I got to do the work? I'm just going to sit here, kick back, light my fire, cook up some s'mores, and we're just going to be annoying. Just going to be annoying. Vehicles are finally going to be coming out here for EXO. EXO, though, they are taking a lot of fire coming right out of the gates. Needs to go ahead and back on. And they are going to be able to get a little bit of help. Cheshire does it. I'm going down. 2-2 flag setup for sure now. As we do see Stewie starting to make his way up. And they could go for a really, really good spawn bomb here. As it does look like we have one other player that's going to be here with Stewie to try and make this push happen. They have alerted their presence, so they now know that EXO is going to be on the way. Nice pickup there, taking down CJX, barely living though. Spots out a second one as well. PTFO had no chance as he was getting crossfired there. So now Stewie has cleaned out the flag. We do see the helicopter getting extremely low. Stewie wants to get this kill with the straw. Come on, baby. Make it happen. But he's hearing people down below him, so he's got to be careful. As the player is just right behind him. Is he going to be able to spot him out? I think maybe his teammates have managed to clean him up. Yes, they did. So beautiful job right there. As we're going to be getting some health kits coming in as well. So they are going to be able to stay up and live onto the site. But at the same time, we did see that Delta flag going down into their favor. Only one player there. That's going to be Calypso, who will be set up onto the site. And really, honestly, this is the best thing that he can do. As soon as that boat leaves, could potentially stall it out, and it does. So yeah, very nice job here from Calypso. He just needs to be stalling out this burn. Doesn't really have to do much of anything at all other than that. Ven is going to be able to spot out a couple of players there inside the jungle. And you can see right now, trying to flush them out. Not going to be able to spot anybody just yet. With this boat coming around for the help, they may try and go for some long-range shots, but for the time being, they are just pushing in towards the north side of the map. Ven going to go ahead and get the call out from his teammate that it is clear, it looks like, as they do push in. Big battle going to be coming up between the boats here. And this is going to be John versus Scrubtree, and he will not be able to survive. Had infantry from both sides really going to be shooting him with those rockets. The Little Bird came in for just a few seconds, maybe a little bit too late to make that happen. And he is not going to be able to really give any kind of support to that boat whatsoever. But take a look at this right now. There are 5 players over here towards the north side of the map. So if they set up correctly here onto Bravo, they should be able to do a fair amount of damage. No helicopter whatsoever for ESF. So this means that we could potentially be seeing King Spade being able to get this suicide boat off. Also going to be seeing Spook Tree spotting them out. Now they got to be careful because those waves are definitely disruptive. Right now, John is not paying attention to the front of him, which is where this boat is going to be waiting. Oh no, he is going to be able to spot him out at the last second, and that rib boat just can't get the speed on it, cannot turn around. That is one of the frustrating things when this map does have the waves on it, It is incredibly hard to get those rib boats and the jet skis to get to your target fast enough. The waves really disrupt not only the speed, but also the control. So with 54 tickets left on the board and a 3-cap coming in for eXo, they will be able to push this back further and further into their favor. Now B and C will be flashing over. Looks like it's going to be just up to 2 players here from ESF in order to make this happen. We'll be able to spot out 1, gets the hip fire spray, looking for 2, can't find him. Stewie is too strong on that. His teammate, though, is going to try and come in from behind. That's going to be Crispy taking down Ven, but there's just too many players spawning back in onto that B site. They overwhelmed it, and there was no way really that you can successfully fend that off. So now with another attack coming in onto that Alpha side, again, this is just kind of splitting up the forces. That's 3 people at the very least, 4 people actually on that boat, and the Little Bird coming in here to A. So that's more than half of their team that's going to be committed to just stalling out onto that Alpha push. We do see a one-on-one staring contest that's going to be going down. Cheshire Mo is actually not even onto the flag, so they could go ahead and get onto the burn as quickly as possible. Not sure why they're not. Looks like they were just waiting in for that potential person, but Cheshire Mo, we'll see if he's going to be able to pick up these couple of frags. We'll be able to spot out the first one. Nice kill, but does he realize there's a second? Doesn't even matter. Little Bird, I believe, was going to be able to finish him off. But they did leave Bravo completely open, so I don't really agree with that. I think you could have left 2 more players, because see, they did a dead spawn here onto Charlie, as well as committing their vehicles to that C site. You really didn't need to do that much, in my opinion. So we'll see if they're going to be able to hold this off. Delta site is now going to be getting contested. You see that boat as well as some infantry players will be getting on off. Another push coming in towards Alpha. 31 to 180. Now, guys, if you are not familiar with the way the playoffs are going to be working, this will come down strictly to tickets. So it's not like the group stages where we did see teams kind of... Uh-oh, did we get beached? Did we get beach here? No, we didn't. Spook Tree was able to come out on top. But basically the way it's going to work is that we will play 2 rounds. The highest ticket count out of those 2 rounds will take this map. So tickets are absolutely critical here for each and every one of these rounds. You have to make sure that if you're going to lose this map, that you drain as many tickets off of the other team as possible. And on the other side of that, if you are winning the map, you need to win it with as many tickets as possible, because especially if you're on a map that's a little bit unbalanced on one side compared to the other, you need to make sure that you're going to be able to go in with round number 2 with a very, very hefty sum of tickets, so that if you need to expend them, or if you do make a mistake, you can kind of come back from that without too much damage being done. So Crispy here, down to 36 health with that engineer class. Oh, gets the small kill at the last second, but it's not enough. Will eventually get taken down. His teammates, though, now starting to flood back in. CJX spotting him out on top, but can't get the shots. Missing so many there with that ACR. Needs to go back over to Battlegrounds there, try and get a little bit more better aim on his side. I can't really say much. That's about like what my aim looks like. So CJX, I'm there for you, man. But he's still going to be getting pushed from all sides. Basketball court will eventually get taken down. We do see Neutral Citizen, though, sneaking his way onto the flank there. And he's like, you know what, you guys just go ahead and fight it on out up there at basketball. We're going to go ahead and flank around, get a couple of spawns off, and maybe get some good positioning, as we will be seeing Big Fish now getting taken out. So like the way right now that Neutral Citizen was playing that out, could potentially give them this flag, which they absolutely need. They have A and D at the moment, but they got to get that third in order to really kickstart this comeback. Try and drain down, I don't know, they want to drain down at least another 60 to 70 tickets. I mean, they want to get it below that 100 ticket mark if they can. So this is definitely not looking up at the moment if it goes down. 17 tickets left. They do have that 3-cap, though. Delta has been stabilized. Neutral looking pretty decent here onto that overlook position, as Ben's going to go ahead and transfer up to that Alpha site. And we do have both of the vehicles up and alive. Oh, but he's not paying attention. And Spooked will be able to take him down. That's 2 kills with the boat. Beautiful play there from Spooktree. Will be able to do massive damage to this other team. And Cheshire Mo back here onto that Delta flag. He needs to be able to get a couple of frags to stall this out as much as possible. 14 tickets left here, guys. They need this flag. They cannot afford to start losing these. Alpha is going to go back into their favor, so they will be able to get it down to a 2-2 standoff as Cheshire can actually hear the parachutes going off. Spots out one, takes him out. Nice job there. He is using a suppressor on his gun, so it's going to be a little bit harder here to find him than it would normally. But oh no, he's going to get spotted out. Can't react fast enough. With no spawns going down onto Cheshire, that means that it's going to be up to this little bird to try and maybe pick up this last kill and get the burn. But I really don't see that happening. 141 tickets left. They were able to get about 30 tickets or so. Definitely not bad. And they still are managing to keep it down to a 2-2 split. In terms of frags. And will they be able to cap this over? They do. So the burn now returning into their favor. How is B looking up? As we do see Neutral Citizen back over here trying to get those one-shot headshots with the Magnum. Actually, Magnums aren't one-shot headshot anymore, so I believe it's 2 shots. Or maybe distance. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've actually used the Magnum. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've actually switched over to the G18 because of my low skill. I need all the help that I can get when I play. So, yeah. Switched off of the Magnum long time ago, boys. Neutral Citizen, though, not getting the kill. His teammate did look like he traded out. Try and get some long-range frags from afar, but that ain't going to be happening. A is also going to be flashing as well. Nice pick up onto Stewie. Spots out a second one as well as he picks up Big Fish. So that is definitely looking up for them. But look, here's the key. 3 players remain. They can literally have 4 spawns in. So one of their players cannot spawn in. And we have to make sure that that B site is going to go over into their favor. They have done a really good job of burning this down. I mean, think about it. It could have been 100. I think it was like 169 tickets when we really started talking about managing or managing the other team's ticket counts. So they've been able to burn down a significant amount before they go into this round number 2. And I think that was his teammate actually, as Stewie gets shot from behind. That B site though is going to go down here right now. 125 tickets there. 2-0, and even with this push over here onto Delta, that's not really going to be doing much, as obviously this 3 cap is going to be able to secure them the win on round number 1. So yeah, we are looking at about 125 tickets for ESF. Or, I'm sorry, for eXo. Alright, so I'm not sure if we had a drop there for ESF in that last one. That would definitely be unfortunate. I don't think we did up until this last one. So they may be trying to... oh my god, still 231. That is brutal to have to play on. I've had to play on a 200 ping before in a 5v5 match. And I gotta tell you what, it is no fun. No fun. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to turn off a couple of programs here that were kind of getting in my way. Bugging me, so to say. Anyways, guys, I hope you are enjoying so far. This is just the first round. We do have 2 matches that we are going to be casting today. And, of course, both of those matches are going to be best of 3s. And we are going to be having, at the very least, one more map after this. We'll be on Hainan Resort. And we'll see. We'll see if we're going to be having a comeback coming in for ESF. They got to beat 125 tickets right there. 125 tickets. Actually, let me go over here and see if I can get to the map. There we go. All right. All right. So that pick was actually on eXo, so it kind of makes sense for eXo to do so well on Paracel Storm, as it was their pick. Next one is going to be on Hainan Resort. So if we don't see a comeback coming in here for ESF, then obviously they have their opportunity on their own pick, which will be on Hainan. And then, of course, the random pick was on Flood Zone. Really excited not to be seeing any Zavod. Yeah, I know, obvious. Tickets do not carry over to the next map. They are only in this map. I know there, buddy. I know. Not really sure what we are waiting on, though. Everybody is in. We are about to get started. All right, so it'll be interesting to see if we have a little bit more of an aggressive style for the choppers. Remember last time, both of the choppers actually went separate. One went north, one went south. So we didn't see any big engagements there right at the very beginning. Might see the exact same. I'm not too sure. We could be seeing a little bit of aggression coming out. ESF was definitely aggressive with their chopper, I would have to say, in that last one. They were playing with fire a couple of times. But that, of course, was when the opponent chopper was down. So we might be seeing 2 passive playstyles coming out right from the get-go. Actually, both choppers looking like they may try and just play here for the north side of the map. We do see the boat, though, for eXo. Going to go ahead and push down into the southern side, as John is perfectly happy with going in towards the north. Yeah, these little birds have spotted each other out. They are pretty much just ranging each other. More drops are going to be coming in towards that Bravo site. Big drop coming in, actually, infantry-wise, onto that B flag. We do see PTFO now going up towards the north. Stewie is going to be the only man really contesting over there for that ship. Oh my god, big spawns are going to be coming off. Big ship taking a lot of shots. As we do see Vin able to take down PTFO from so far away with that AEK. I have to say, guys that can hit those shots with the AEK, you gotta love them. That is difficult. As you do see Vince still going to be staying up and alive. He's managing to actually get the burn a little bit into their favor. Oh, but he's going to be able to pick up one with the hipfire spray. Backs on up. Beautiful job so far. And they are not going to be able to get it back just yet. Still more and more players are going to be spawning back in. As we do see eXo really struggling to get this 2-2 set up. Oh, he just spots out his foot and Vin takes him down. Beautiful, beautiful shots right there as he clears out Statue. But they do have to be careful, as we do have a big push coming down from the north. PTFO is immediately spotted out. Will his teammates be able to take him down? Oh, but Crispy gets picked up by the environmental kill. Neutral Citizen is there. Oh my god, CGX is going to be across the way. I thought he picked up the frag there, but apparently he's inside the building as he's getting some shots there onto neutral. Ooh, gets the hip fire. I don't think he cleaned him up just yet, as PTFO will get the spawn and the cleanup finally on this flag. And this has just been back and forth, now down to a one-on-one. It's coming down to just who can get the most spawns on this flag. Finally, B-site does go over into the favor right now of eXo, but it is starting to get burned down. Finn right there looking for any kind of a hole to push on through. Does pick up at least one there into the backside. Michael's going to be up as well. And he does need to be careful. Getting a couple of pings coming down on him. And these teams are really just duking it out onto this B side. This is fantastic. CGX not wanting to push up just yet. You know, right now actually would be some really good smokes if we saw some going down. Clear out or push back over here so that we can see if maybe a clear out coming in. Neutral Citizen, though, not able to get the kill. He does a little bit of damage to him, so it should make it a little bit easier. Oh, but CGX does get taken down. Neutral Citizen still alive, but he's down to 9 health. So there's really not a lot that he can do if he gets into a one-on-one engagement. This nade could do some damage, and he does eventually go down from behind. PTFO, though, spawning in on the other side of the map with that G18. This gun is just such a DY right there, taking down with the headshot. And yeah, ESF, they just need to poke in onto this flag. I don't even know if it's worth it at this time. They might be able to transition somewhere else, maybe down here towards that Delta site, but the helicopter is still going to be up and alive, as we do see Neutral now trying to hold off towards the north. This is going to be a two-man push coming on in to disrupt this alpha burn. So beautiful play coming out right now from eXo, as they're having these multi-pronged attacks. I think Stewie was able to pick up that last player, but Vin is going to be coming in as well. Both flags are going to be flashing right now. Alpha and Bravo. Still a 2-on-2 battle going back and forth. CGX with a nice long-range shot as he does take down Big Fish. And it does look like they're going to be able to win out this burn very quickly. Yeah, they cleared off everybody onto that site. So now eXo has to make the decision. Okay, do we commit everybody to that alpha site, try and burn that down as quickly as possible, or do we try and come back in onto Bravo? Honestly, I think they need to clear off B as much as possible, because once you do clear off B, it is a little bit easier, in my opinion, to hold off. You don't have to worry too much about any kind of vehicles hitting you from the backside like you can on A. This one right here is a little bit more, well, it's completely infantry focused, so we'll see if they're going to be able to take this back. We do see that 3 flag burn, though, coming in from ESF. This is exactly what they need. Stewie not connecting on any of these rockets. We do see that alpha site now starting to burn back over. 3 players are going to be sitting up on top of it. We do see the boats going back and forth. Here you go. First shots are going to be there for, it looks like, John. Oh, but he misses the TV. Hits the railing instead of the boat. That is a huge misplay, as he's now down to about 30 health, trying to go in for maybe another TV, but he doesn't have it in him, and he will get shot in from behind. So that is not looking good whatsoever. That may have been the helicopter, actually, that was able to take him down. So that is a big, big opportunity here for eXo to go ahead, clamp down onto a lead. And oh my god, the infantry players here from ESF are getting shot from both sides. Look at this. We do have eXo starting to close in. It's like the jaws of an angry animal coming on in to take them down. As we do see Michael dodging out. Still a little bit low on health. Looks like they have been cleaned up, though, as that's going to be the little bird doing the work that needed to be done. 201 to 218. Remember, once we get past that 125 ticket mark, it is going to be impossible for them to come back and take the win. So they have to make sure that they win by more than 125 tickets. And that is not looking like it's going to be the case here so far. Oh, eXo does lose out onto their little bird. So that's going to be Spook Tree there with the kill. I'm not sure exactly where he was. Was he flying? No, he wasn't flying. Where was he at? Was he in the boat? Did they okay, yeah, they were seat switching. All right, that makes sense. I was about to say, I was like, how did he get that kill without being in a little bird? But you know what? That's how he did it. Come on, get the shot, get the shot. Oh, I wanted it so bad, but it wasn't going to be. As now he is going to get picked up by the boat very easily there. Another push coming in towards the north as well. That little bird will be able to come in and do some damage. So we're seeing basically a vehicle supremacy flip. Once it was into ESF's possession, now it's going to be into to eXo's, as they are going to be able to do massive damage. Look at this, picking up 2 kills already with that little bird. I think that was a third there he was able to get an assist on. But that will be an alpha site into their possession right here, right now. Trying Come on, you know you want that. He wants it. Oh, he could feel it right there, but it just wasn't going to happen. Second one, nope, that little bird is going to be too nimble there, and the RPG will not find its mark. Oh my god, are we going to be seeing a 4-cap coming in on this map to shut it down? ESF looking for anything. They're struggling so much. They're just grasping at any possibility to take this map, and I don't think that's going to be the case. ESF are looking so beaten here as they have 4 tickets left, and Crispy doing a little bit of damage to that boat, but it doesn't even matter as they are going to be losing out in this map. So that is a beautiful win right here overall as ESF will get taken down. Exodus looking so damn good on this map. It definitely makes sense as to why they picked it. I mean, just taking a look at the overall kills and deaths right now. I mean, yeah, you know, EXO 15 and 6 there as Casual Rilan. I actually didn't see him. We'll have to spot him out in the next map, see if he's going to be able to do some damage. But, you know, overall, it just looked way, way better. 9-0 there for Vin, as he was doing a great job in terms of infantry play. On the other side, really, the Little Bird pilot was the only one picking up that many kills, 12 and 9. The rest of them just really couldn't get anything going infantry-wise. All right, so we should be ending this out pretty darn soon. Moving on to our next map. There's really no reason for ESF to really push this one anymore. They've already lost it for the most part. Yeah, so really, really solid vehicle play coming out overall from EXO. But I think, you know, more than just the vehicle play from EXO,